Hello guys, this is my third video tutorial on EP Data Manager, and in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to make questionnaire form in EP Data Manager. I will be going through one sample questionnaire to make you learn how to make data form or questionnaire form in EP Data Manager. Let's begin. First of all, open EP Data Manager, and here I have the sample question. Now in EP Data Manager, go over select project and create new project. And right now I'm adding the title as EP Data Tutorial. EP Data Tutorial, and right now I'm not adding other thing else, and I'm going over the data form. Here it is the blank form, and first of all we need to add some title above here regarding the questionnaire. So in order to add title or the heading, go over option T, new heading, and draw over here. Click it and then draw over here. Okay, and the text of the title I'm writing here. Sample question. Okay, and you are seeing here heading 1 to heading 5 down here. As you go down, then the size of the text decreases. Right now I'm choosing heading 1. Okay, apply, and you can place it in a right position. Okay, and then the next question here is symbol number. Symbol number automatically increases as the new data has to be entered. So we go over the option A1 up here, new auto increment variable. Click it, draw over here. It has 3 sections. One is the name, label, and the length. Name is the variable name. I am giving the variable name as SN and label as S dot N dot as a label. And you need to think properly before you write the length. If you write the length 2, then the symbol number can go up to 99, and if you write 1, then it will go up to 9. So here I'm writing 4, so it can go up to 9999. Now I'm applying. Okay, it is the symbol number. And next is the date. If you wanted to add date manually, then go over new DMY variable. Click it, draw over here, and you can write the variable name as collection and label as a date of data collection. No need to add any range here. Then I'm applying. Okay, you can drag it and place it in a right position, no matter. And if you need to add date automatically, the date, today's date there, and it is not necessary to enter manually like this one. So in order to do that, go over to dot option above here, click it, and auto date, and here choose today DMY. Okay, and then draw over here. Let me name it as date entry. Date of data entry. Okay, and on new record, it is fine. On new record, apply. Now here we have added 3 variables. One is the symbol number, and another is the date of data collection and date of data entry. Here symbol number and date of data entry automatically comes here. No need to enter during data entry, and only the date of data collection that is to enter manually. Now next is the participant ID. Participant ID, first of all you need to design how to give participant ID, and then you can put the participant ID variable here. Right now I am giving the numerical value to the participant ID. So, and with the length of participant ID, it might go up to 6, like that. Then if I'm thinking of that, then go over in new integer variable, then draw over here. It's the participant ID name is participant ID. I'm labeling it as a participant ID, and length, I am putting the length of the participant ID 5, and you can put any other length depending on your need and depending on your design of participant ID. And no need to add value label, and you can add range if you want it. So right now I am not adding the range, and then apply. Okay, participant ID is also entered. And next is the single choice question from multiple option, like ethnicity. We have to choose one from 5 these options: Brahmin, Kshatriya, Newar, Tamang, and other. So go for such type of options. And another options like another questions like gender, you have to choose one among three of these: male, female, and other. And like do you smoke, you have to choose 2 among yes or no. You have to choose either of them. So for such 3 questionnaire like ethnicity, gender, and do you smoke, yes no question, for this type of question you need to go again to the option new integer variable and go over, click it, and then here first of all I'm entering the variable ethnicity. So ethnicity, okay, and I'm labeling it as a ethnicity, okay. And then here there are 5 options, so the length is 1 is sufficient. If there were 11 options or 99 options, then you need to add 2. Length of the variable should be 2. In this way you have to add the length. And right now you need to give some value label to the ethnicity. So go over new option here and then click the value label. Value label name is ethnicity, okay. And then 1 here you can see plus sign and minus sign to delete, plus sign to add, and here is value label 1. And for value label 1 I am entering, sorry, Brahmin. 1 for Brahmin, enter, and again plus 2 for Kshatriya, plus 3 for Newar, enter, plus, and 4 for Tamang, enter, plus, and last one is the other. And these are the options. So I have already entered and given them the value. So okay. And then here the only 1 to 5 labels are present. So from 1 to the range is 1 to 5. And if you enter value 6, then it will not receive it. Then go over apply. And next is age. Age, actually how you expect to write the age, it depends on that aspect. If you expect to write age in only years and without any decimals, then you need to go over 1 sign up here. And if you wanted to add both age and years, and you wanted the age in decimal, then you need to go over this one. Like if somebody says how old are you, then I am 1.5 year old, or I am 10.5 year old, like that. Then you need to go over this one, new float variable. But right now I'm using integer variable for the age. It is for age. For age, the age might go up to 150 years, so length is 3 sufficient, and the range is 0 to 150. Okay, and you can add the range of the age depending on your need of the research. Like if you are interviewing the participant of age 18 to 80, then you can add range from 18 to 80, like that, and then go apply. And here it says you need to save your projects. Here I have not saved, so it is asking for saving. So right now I'm saving it. Yes, I'm saving it in one of the okay, entertainment, and as Epidata. Okay, save. And you need to save the file time to time. And next variable is gender. Gender is similar to that of ethnicity. So go over option new integer, add here, give the label gender, and length 1 is sufficient because it has only 3 options. It can go up to 1 to 3, so length 1 is sufficient. And you need to give the label, go over new, and we add here gender, and one for male, and two for inter female, and last for other. Okay, then apply, and you can give the range here. It to go from 1 to 3. Beyond this, it will not receive your data while entry. Okay, then apply. Next question is address. Address is you need to add string. So for that, go over the option ti, new string variable, and click it and draw over here. And address, and I am writing the length up to 15 because the name of the places, it might have very many words in it, so I am writing the length as 50, and no need to give any label here. And here address, and you can use this ti variable in order to write the full name or any descriptions like that in Epidata Manager. And then now I am applying. Okay, here I have added address. Now next question is, do you smoke? It is yes no question. You have to choose either yes or no. So you need to go over one option up here and then click here MP9. It means smoking, label as a smoking, and length is 1 is sufficient because either it is yes or no, either it is 1 or 2. If yes for 1 and no for 2, then its length is 1 or 2, so length 1 is sufficient. And I'm adding the variable label here, value label here. It is yes or no option, so I'm adding value label name, and one for yes, enter, plus sign for no, enter. Okay, and when you write the name, it comes over here. We have given the value label name as a ethnicity, gender, and yes no. Later, if you need the same question, yes no question later in other questions, then you can add yes no question from yes no from directly from here. No need to go over new option here and then create again 1 for yes, no for 0, like that. And I'm adding the range from 1 to 2, and then I'm applying. Okay. And next question is, if yes, how many sticks do you smoke in a day? Then go over here. If yes, how many sticks smoke in a day? Actually, if he or she smokes 5 sticks a day, then this type of new integer variable is very good at that situation. But if he or she says I smoke 3 sticks per week, then obviously he does not smoke 1 per day. So it must be good to add new float variable here. Instead of one an integer variable, you need to go over new float variable for this situation. And you need to be very careful while adding, whether it is integer or floating value or it is a string. You need to be careful. If you don't become careful, then while entering data, then you might encounter some problems that you cannot enter values. If you have integer as a variable and you are trying to enter decimal in that in that question, then it is not possible. So you need to be careful, very careful. And go over here. I'm adding, if yes, how many stick? Secret number. Okay. If yes, how many cigarettes per day? Then length, I'm adding the length 2, and decimal places as 2. It's okay. And I'm not adding the range over here. Then I'll apply. And next question is, do I have any of these diseases below? Then here it is one question, and we need to ask him or her whether he or she have diabetes or not, hypertension or not, stroke or not, and dyslipidemia or not. It means they are the different questions. So go over here, and here only the form is limited, so you can extend the form by going over this extend form data form. Now I have extended the form right now, and I'm adding the question number 3. Do you have any disease from below? For this, it is the title question, and these are the sub questions from the title question. So first of all, I'm adding the heading first. Heading name is do you have any of the disease from below? And I'm adding the title heading to. Okay, apply. Any of the below. Then I am writing here diabetes. Here the question refers to whether do you have diabetes or not, yes or no. Hypertension, yes or no. Stroke, yes or no. Dyslipidemia, yes or no. So it is a question similar to that of smoke. Do you smoke, yes or no, like that. So I am adding one here. Name is diabetes. And label also diabetes. Length 1 is sufficient, and value label is yes no, and range is 1 to 2, and apply. And next is hypertension. Similarly, go over here. Hypertension. Okay, length 1 is sufficient, yes no, from 1 to 2, apply. Okay, and then next is stroke. strong label strong, and then yes no range 1, sorry, range 1 to 2, then apply, and then again last is dyslipidemia. Dyslipidemia, length is 1 subset, ethnicity is no, range 1 to, okay. Now the next question is test report. Again let's add the title here. Title is test, and I'm adding the heading to, and let's go down. A test report. First of all, blood glucose. Here the test values are actually, they are decimal, so you need to read what type of variables they are, what type of decimals, how many decimals are there, how many you need to decide the length of the parameters at first, and you need to be very careful while determining that, otherwise it will be difficult to enter data later. So here blood glucose, I'm adding the floating value because it might be it just have decimals behind, and here it is the blood glucose. Okay, label it as a length, it might go up to 5 and 2 decimal is 2. Okay, and I'm not giving any range here. Apply. Blood glucose. Next is the T3. Here these laboratory parameters, they are the floating values. So go over here, free T4. Okay, value level as free T4, T4 5. Apply. And next is the free T3. Free T3, label as a free T3. I am not adding anything else. And under the TSH, value label TSH. Okay, laboratory parameter TSH, length is 5. Okay, and now the next question here is now obesity assessment, and it is the next title. Go over T option here and then draw over here. It is the obesity assessment, heading type 2, and first is the body weight. Body weight is also the floating value. It might have decimal, so go over the floating value, draw over here, and body weight value 1. Decimal, the weight can go up to, in kg it can go up to 200 through 3 subset, and decimal place 1, and no need to add any variable range level. And next is the height. I can go over height can also be in decimal. Value level height value level as height, and height can go also up to 3 decimals, up to 3 length, and decimal 1 is sufficient for height, and no range. Apply. Okay, and the waist circumference, and waist circumference and hip measurement. Now 2 are remaining. Waist circumference and hip measurement, they are also floating value. Weight, no, waist in centimeter, okay, and decimal 3 is sufficient, and decimal 2, okay, apply. And last question is the hip. Add this one. Hip circumference in centimeter, okay. Then here hips, it is also 3, and the decimal places 1 is sufficient. Apply. Now we have prepared the sample questionnaire, and here last thing that I need to tell you is about the jump. Here in one of the questions, do you smoke, yes or no? And then the next question is, if yes, how many cigarettes per day? So go over here. If yes, then we need to go to this question, if yes, and if no, then we need not to go to this question, and we directly go to the diabetes question. So double click it and then go over jump option above here. And how to jump? First of all, if it is 1, then go over which variable. If it is 1, then we need to go if yes question, like, yeah, cigarettes, yes or no. If yes, this we need to go to this question. If they say yes, and enter. And if they say no, then we need to skip to the question, diabetes question. Look, sorry, go over here, jump. If they say yes, then we need to go to this question that we have already mentioned. And if they say no to, that means we need to go to diabetes question. So go over here and click diabetes question, and then apply in this way, and then apply. Okay, in this way you can add jump in your questionnaire form. And these are the things that you need to understand while entering in Epidata Manager. And thank you for watching this video.